What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? And welcome back to another episode of Boss Talk with Moet. And of course, I am Moet. You can follow me everywhere on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, anything that's anything. That's IAMMOETT. And as you all know, well, if you don't know, if this is your first time tuning in, this is a platform that I created to be able to give a voice to people that are doing something, the movers and shakers, the go getters, the gold diggers, the people that are really working towards the things that they want to work towards in life, just giving them a platform to be able to share their journey, share their process, share the things that they have going on with you guys. So that way you can get inspired, you can be encouraged, and you can find some new connections because you never know who you will meet, who you will run into, and different things like that. So I have a super, super dope, amazing individual that I'm about to bring up. Her name is Jazmine Colson. I met her through Sisterhood Investment Group, but we're now Sisterhood Circle Incorporated. And it's just been amazing from day one meeting her. She's a real down to earth person, a real go getter, a real achiever, and all of that stuff. And I'm going to allow her to introduce herself. So let the people know who you are, what you do, how they can follow you, how they can connect with you, all of that good stuff.
Well, hello, everyone. As she said, my name is Jazmine Colson. I have been great friends with Moet now for, girl, we reaching our 1 year. It's all vibes with me. I've been in the network marketing industry, corporate America. I've been a full-time entrepreneur as well. So, as a marketing strategist, it's my mission to uplift and support underserved business communities specializing in small business marketing. So, through strategic planning, content marketing, digital marketing, and brand management, my team and I will transform your business into a success story. You can expect results and expertise from a team that truly understands what entrepreneurs and network marketers need in terms of lead generation and digital marketing through both markets of B2B and B2C. So if you're interested after this podcast to learn more about my company and how I can assist you, let's work side by side to make your brand shine and reach the audience that it truly deserves.
Nice, amazing. And how can they follow you and tap in with you?
You can follow my business page on Instagram at Colson Creative Company, just the way you see my name spelled on the screen, I think on the bottom, just like that. If you want to follow me personally on Instagram, it's two jazzed up, JAZZTOOJAZZED up. And then, of course, here on Facebook, you can find me first and last name, Jazmine Colson.
Amazing. Awesome. That's amazing. So let's get into a little bit about the business. What got you to step into the field of marketing and everything like that?
Well, my journey into the world of marketing and content creation really began with my passion for storytelling and authenticity. I've always been very fascinated with the power of words and visuals and to connect with people. I'm very people oriented, and it can be difficult and both a blessing to work with people, right? So this fascination has led me to explore marketing because I've been on all sides, being as a consumer, being as an entrepreneur, marketing to consumers, customer service, sales, all of it. And the fascination that really led me there was when I discovered the incredible potential that you can help businesses grow through strategic storytelling and really working with content. Working with small businesses in the contracting and business consulting world in corporate America has really taught me the desires and the needs for small business owners and startup companies. Network marketing truly helped me understand the business to consumer market. You know, being a beauty girl for 6, 7 years, being able to tell, everybody, it's not a one size fits all. So being able to really reach back and help small business owners and startups in the demographics of where you don't get a lot of love and support and resources is going to be very passionate. I'm very passionate about it. So we don't get the same resources. We don't get the same grants and fundings. So it's all different as far as like how far we can go with marketing our businesses and how successful our businesses can be. So that's really what made me be there. Because being a network marketer, I did not have full creative freedom, and I didn't really like it. So what I found out is I like to do things my way, and a lot of entrepreneurs do want to do it their way, right? But sometimes doing it your way isn't always strategic. So you have to be more strategic with maybe sometimes things you do in your personal life, but especially in business. It's all about strategy and making sure you're on your P's and Q's of what's going on and who you're marketing to.
Right. Amazing. Amazing. So, what can someone expect like whenever they book a call with you, whenever they have a sit down session with you? What are some things that they can expect in that aspect?
What you can expect on a 30-minute consultation is me really getting to know you and your brand. You'll be I'll be doing taking some notes while we're on that call, asking you some generic field questions just to really see where your mindset is for your business, your um, some of your goals. And not everybody is ready to scale. Some people are still in that branding phase, really just trying to understand their audience and convey the right messaging. So what you'll find in those consultations with me is I'm there strictly to gather data, get to know you more on a personal base, and start building that foundation for us to trust each other, right? It can be hard for a business owner to, give over their SOPs or share their passions and their desires for a business that they've built with their hands, their heart, their soul. So having be able to, not getting down straight to the nitty gritty of these are my prices, this is what I do, yada yada. It's all in relationship building, building lasting relationships, which we learn in SCI. And that's what you'll really get with me on that first 30-minute call. After that, the workflow is basically where you'll meet with me and my team after me and my team review your brand and what you truly need based off of the marketing budget and different desires and goals that you have, because not it's not one size fits all, right? So I have to analyze after I take in the information. I'll discuss with my team. We'll come up with the options for you, being basically a quote telling you what's important right now and what's important from the next 6 to 12 months. So that's really what you can truly expect.
Amazing, amazing. Now, how has this journey been with you? Like transitioning from network marketing and then into having your own marketing consultant agency. How has that journey been?
It's been, I wouldn't say rocky. I would say it's been interesting because what I learned is some of the information is the same. When you when it comes to having a personal brand, I can sell anything. You can sell anything. You can um build trust on, especially if you're using something. Usually with network marketing, you're offering a product or you're offering a service, right? Let's say, for example, I was doing Mary Kay for a couple years. So with that, people had to trust, that I knew how to use the product in order for to buy it from me. So what I learned is it's all about trust and really truly understanding maybe what you're truly good at. I may not be good at beating faces, but I can show match you to a lipstick that'll be good for you based off of how it makes you feel and how it makes you look, right? So building that trust factor is all what I found to be in the same going from network marketing to now consulting. And then of course me having an extensive customer service background. I've been in customer service since I was 16. I'm 27. So being in different industries in customer service, you really see that it's all about the experience that you're offering, the service that you're offering, and making sure that your brand and everything is cohesive. And it you will change, but it's all the same.
Wow, that is amazing. That is amazing. Now, let's shift gears a little bit. Let's talk about like what is one of the things like in this transition that you've had to overcome that you may have felt like, man, what the crap? And you just had to push through it. Like Talk us through that and how you overcame that.
Well, I have been wanting to launch Colson Creative the last year. And I would say what that was making me be like, what the heck? It was making me have that imposter syndrome of I don't have all the correct credentials, right? Usually when you find a marketing consultant or a marketing agency, you find someone that knows all the in and outs, that went to college for marketing and all this, right? I went to school for criminal justice. And I will tell you, I have not used not none of that degree, right? As soon as I came out of college, everything, even when I was in college, it was all about marketing. I was a part of organizations and things of that nature that really helped me with my communication skills, my business skills, and being a marketer at the end of the day. So what stood out to me when I was doing this phase is me figuring out that being a business owner, you're never going to be 100% ready. You're never going to be 100% ready to launch. Um, you may not know your complete strategy. You may not know everything that you want your brand to be, right? But what's important is for you to have that foundation, the who, the what, the why. Why am I doing this? And a moment that I had there was going through the business process of really figuring out how I want to present myself to the public. You know, having imposter syndrome and feeling like someone's gonna be like, girl, she don't know what she's talking about. Like, but what I realized is I've been on a marketing team the last 3 years in corporate America, and I've been in all different facets of the marketing process. Now I'm producing podcasts and uh, doing content marketing and all this for a multi-million-dollar company. And I'm just like, I gotta learn how to pop my own stuff and be like, I know what I'm doing. I wouldn't be where I am today in my career if I didn't have an eye for detail, and if I wasn't an innovator, if I wasn't a go-getter to want to go learn, if I didn't know, I would go learn it. I would network people and rub elbows with people that would be able to love on me and teach me and guide me. And what you'll really find in those journeys is, again, you're never going to be 100% ready. Just do it. So business owners, if you find yourself in that process of, okay, I want to launch a business, but I don't know how to do it. I don't know where to start. I feel like I'm not qualified or I'm not qualified yet. You will get there, but make sure that you're intentional with the progress. Be intentional with the progress.
Right. That's amazing. That's amazing. And that's so true. Oftentimes we come to a place where we tend to sell ourselves short on a lot of things and stop ourselves from being able to truly take the necessary steps. But all of the greats say it, especially Les Brown, that you don't have to be great to get started, but you've got to get started to be great. So I definitely commend you and shouts out to you because I've been like, yes, girl, do that. But all right. So I have a couple of questions that were sent in. They're a little surrounding the company, everything like that. So we're going to talk about that. So the first question is, can you share your journey and what inspired you to become a marketing strategist and content creator in the first place?
Yeah, a little bit as I shared earlier, content creation for me was about storytelling and fun and being authentic and being able to help me build my personal brand. And realizing that I just seen a post today where it was saying, hey, I soft launched something and I didn't put my name on it. I didn't tell nobody it was mine. Right. It got a little bit of hits. But once I put it out there to the world as a hard learn saying that it was mine, the interest increased 100%, you know, because we don't realize how important our own desires, our own wants, our own perceptions, or people's perceptions of us and how they see us as a professional, how they see us as a person, really helps some people most of the time make the decision whether or not they want to work with you. So in my journey with that, it was really deciding on me taking faith and creating a company and creating a company for people that didn't have the resources or didn't know where to start and being sharing my network. That's what's so important is sharing my network with people. Um, So that's what really helped me inspire my journey.
Amazing. So I know like you are super great at freaking content creation and everything.
Thank you,
Like,
thank you.
man, I be like, yo, I
And
don't
you
know
are
how she be
too.
doing
What
that.
you
I be
mean?
trying to, I know, but you is like a beast, like with all of the behind the scenes stuff. Like you don't be like you be on your P's and Q's. Like in an event, you be like, let me catch this, let me catch that, all of that stuff. So how do you put yourself in that position to be able to create your content, like create your content but still enjoy like being on vacation or enjoy being in a certain atmosphere and networking and stuff like that, but still being able to get your content?
Okay.
Like how do you budget out that time and plan that out?
I'll say honestly, sometimes I got a shot list in my phone. I got a shot list, like, because that's how I work at work. So if I can be accountable to somebody else in their company, I can be accountable for my own content. I can plan my own content. I can strategize my own content. And that's what you can do. You can do that. But what you find is what I will say sometimes is sometimes I find myself being like, dang, I don't want to have content creation take over my life where I don't sit in the moment and bask in the moment, right? So I get the question of, okay, well, how do you balance it all up? Okay, you go to let's say a networking event we're going to. Probably the only reason why I'm covering so much of it is because the people that are hosting it is my client. So I'm there working, but also having fun. So now, if I'm going somewhere just having fun, you can ask my peers. I'm gonna get my content. I'm gonna get the food. I'm gonna get us going, leaving, and I'll find different ways to piece together the content. But if it's in a professional setting, I'm going in with I have a shot list in mind, and I have to check off the boxes.
Nice, amazing. I know like me, I have to personally get into like that mindset whenever I'm attending stuff and around stuff, because I'll be like, dang, I could have got some good content, but I was too busy being in the moment. So I be feeling like I need to have a camera person with me all the time. So I have another question for you. What sets your marketing agency apart from others, and what specific services do you offer to small business owners?
Okay, yeah, it's a good question. What sets my marketing agency apart is our commitment to tailored solutions for small business owners. Like I was saying earlier, it's not one size fits all. You may be in the growth stage, the scaling stage. Maybe you may be in the middle. But we understand that each business is unique, and our services are designed to reflect that. I do offer a comprehensive range of services, including personal consulting with me on a 6 to 12 month basis, targeted social media campaigns, a little bit of SEO, content marketing, data driven analytics, a lot of different digital marketing tools that you have access to. And our emphasis is on personalized strategies and measurable results. And that's what truly differentiates us, is because, again, it's never one size fits all. And I want to make sure that I'm actually providing results and not just giving you um, a this strategy works for this type of company or this type of industry, and this strategy works for this one. It's fully customized. Everything is customizable.
Right. That's amazing because everybody
Hmm.
is different. So everybody isn't going to be the same on all fields and all areas. So I totally get that. So another question is, in the ever evolving world of digital marketing, what trends or strategies do you believe are most important for small businesses to embrace today?
Well, yeah, in the fast-paced world of digital marketing, I mean, we've seen how social media changed a lot over the pandemic, right? How we took in content change. I mean, I remember I used to binge the heck out of a YouTube video, baby. I mean, that was how a lot of us took in a lot of long form content. But now, there's short form content as well. And short form content is booming because it drives more conversions. and very views and things of that nature,
Right.
right? So staying ahead of trends is crucial. Right now, small businesses should really focus on embracing video content. Static is out, baby. Static is out. You gotta static means it's still like this, like our pictures behind us. That's what you consider static. You creating an ad with a flyer, boring. Those are different things that we don't realize is outdated, you know? Um, User generated content. And user generated content is text, videos, images, reviews created by people rather than brands. Because I attended a Fox marketing class about 2 weeks ago, and they were saying statistics show that in order for these small business and startup businesses to really build that trust is not only having social media presence, but having a website that they can trust, that they can go through. You know, you're not going on a website and being like, ugh, what is this? What kind of, what's going on? I can't even trust the services or whatever it is they're offering me because they haven't really taken the time to make sure their brand is on point and that the back end stuff is on point to make sure their service is right. So that's what user generated content and short form content has done for us on social media is build that trust factor with people. And people love to see journeys, right? I mean, we all like to see the personal brand a little bit behind these brands. Some of them you have faceless brands, but some of those faceless brands still at the end of the day have a social media presence. So additionally to a strong presence on social media platforms, you want to also integrate sustainable and eco-friendly practices into marketing strategies. And those are increasingly important because, we all see ads, sponsored content, all that stuff across all these different platforms. So ads are important because being that short form content is truly more viewed, that takes away ad opportunities for long form content, right? If not everybody's looking at a whole bunch of long form content, then these platforms have to find different ways to monetize their platforms, which is going to be through ads. So, spending the right money where you need to on ads. But yeah, those things are super, super important for digital marketing and just marketing period today for a business.
Nice, nice. So just to double back in regards to like the trends and different things like that, like what's one tip that you can give for business owners, small business owners, people that are out there to be able to like recognize how to stay ahead of the
Consistency.
trends?
As long as you're consistent, you will see the trends. But what I will also say is being in the know of the trends is not going to what we got to stop as business owners now seeing the rise of social media marketing is thinking that views equate performance, conversions, and success. It does not.
True.
I can go viral and not make no money. I can go viral and not have no bookings. I can go viral and not sell a thing, right? But what's important is if your business was to go viral and you start getting clientele or you start getting orders, are you ready? Those are things that business owners sometimes don't realize when they're making their strategies, when they're figuring out, okay, I want to go viral, right? I want to go viral so bad. So I'm going to edit the heck out of this content and make sure this content is cool. But at the end of the day, my service and how people connect with me are not up to par. So more than likely, you're missing on a whole bunch of opportunities. So that is a tip that I will say, follow the trend a little bit, but don't follow the trend where you believe that is the end all be all and how you get your brand out there for you to meet sales and conversions. So that's a tip there.
Right. That's
Thank you.
amazing. That is amazing. Definitely thank you for that tip because we be
Yeah.
needing it out here. So the next question is content creation is a key element of digital marketing. What advice would you give to business owners who want to create compelling content for their target audience? Like how would you tell them Like, what are some tips that you would give them to help them stay true to themselves and authentic to their brand and everything like that?
Know your audience inside out. Simple. Know who you're talking to, because you ain't talking to everybody. You are talking to the audience of people that you want to buy your product. Not everybody is going to buy your product, right? So let's give an example. I'm a mom, and let's say I was selling a product. Let's say I was selling baby wear, right? My target audience is mommies with babies in that age group. But it ain't all mommies, because all mommies don't have babies in that age group that can wear my product. So when you're creating content, you want to make sure you're understanding their needs, their challenges, and their preferences. So then you craft content that speaks directly to those aspects. So yeah, consistency. You have to maintain a regular posting schedule. I'm not saying post every day. I'm not going to be one of those experts that be like, you have to post every day, 2 times a day to beat the algorithm. Yeah, no, we're not doing that. But what we are going to do is strategize it to where maybe more weeks you are posting more because you have a campaign, you have a purpose for why you're posting so much during that month or during that quarter or during that season. Because let's be real, this season we're in right now is a top selling season, right? So you having that consistency before the holiday season is going to help you in the holiday season where everyone's going to be in their mind to spend some money, right? Other months throughout the year, you kind of have to work a little bit harder for them to purchase something from you, right? So during the holiday season, you want to make sure that you super, like right now is the day for you to get a posting schedule out, schedule that thing out, so you ain't got to worry about it. So that's how you keep your audience engaged. So don't be afraid to experiment. Sometimes the most unexpected content can be resonated with the most. And try new things. It's okay to try new things, to try to not be on camera. Sometimes you can make faceless content. Sometimes you can make content with your beautiful face. But as long as you're consistent, that is going to be the biggest thing that I would advise for business owners to help with their online presence. Just keep going. Don't stop. You stop momentum. You stop momentum, you stop opportunity. So I think that was good.
That's real. That is good. Those are some good tips because that is real. Like you definitely you got to be consistent, you got to be all in, you got to be all for that. So I have another question. It says, as a marketing professional, what valuable lessons or insights have you gained that you like to share with aspiring entrepreneurs and fellow marketers in our audience?
I'm going to say that over the years, I've learned that adaptability is essential in marketing because, again, like we all seen how short form content came and it was like, oh, we're dancing and emphasizing, we're putting letters on the screen, we're pop, 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 but what you learn through there is the landscape is constantly evolving. You still see those videos, but them videos ain't hot no more, so be open to learning and exploring new avenues. Be data driven. Okay. What you'll find about marketing, what I think everybody doesn't realize is it's literally all about the data, baby. You have no data, you don't know what you're marketing. Period. You have to measure, you have to analyze, you have to refine your strategies. Sometimes the strategy ain't gonna work the first time. You may have to go on there and with the little toolbox and fix it up a little bit. Because sometimes you just don't get it right the first time. But that's what's going to be great about having a marketing manager or a brand manager or someone that you maybe have on your team that you're, paying on a consistent basis, or you have someone like me to just come in for 6 to 12 months, just to see where you at, help you out and refine the strategies. But above all, never underestimate the power of authenticity in your marketing efforts. Your audience wants to connect with real people and genuine stories. So stay true to your brand's values and your mission and be consistent with that same value and mission. Because once you start switching it up, you're not really staying in, let's say, compliance with your brand rules. Like I would say, you're gonna get that first audience of people that you're always that's gonna keep coming back to you. But you also have to realize that every time you're doing this stuff is there for new opportunities. You're still gonna be talking to the audience that already is captivated by you. But every time you do something, that's a lead generation theme to where you're, getting new. So that is a big thing, is being adaptable and following the data.
Nice, nice. So another question in regards to, like, following the data, all of that stuff. What is one tip that you could give for people that are like interested in posting, don't know where to start, don't know how to recognize their audience, different things like that? Or maybe they've had a different audience previously and they've like rebranded, reshifted, and different things like that. What is like one tip that you can give them for being able to get in that new audience with that
Well, with
rebranding?
that, you have to have I have 3 questions up here that I have on my whiteboard that I did with mine. And it is, what is your standard? Does it have a meaning? What are your brand core values? Like, what do you want to present? And what are your brand rituals? Sit down with a nice tall glass of water, a little bit of meditation, and really think about those questions. Because when you go to rebrand, when it's time to create that strategy, when it's time to schedule or film that content, as long as you understand those 4 questions, it's going to be easier the second time than it was the first time. Because more than likely, the first time you didn't answer those questions and you didn't sit down and bask in, what do I really want the folks to know? What do I really want to put out there? What's my pitch? What's your pitch? So that is I think I answered the question. Did I answer the question? Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
you did.
But yeah, just like really when you rebrand or when you have to start over, you got to really get to the foundation of the root of the issue. Because if you don't, you're just gonna be another hamster. It's gonna be the same journey until you get it right.
Wow. Wow. So let's shift gears a little bit. Let's talk a little bit about like resilience and perseverance. Cause like we all go through things in life. We have to juggle a lot of things. Sometimes life be life and be coming at us with some haymakers. So what are some tips that you have for the people in regards to like overcoming those things whenever they do happen?
Well, I would say I've been, finding true strength in faith. And faith could be spiritual based or it could be literally faith based, where, respectfully, whoever you pray to is who you pray to, right? So with me, I had to realize I had some foundational issues and that imposter syndrome. So when how do you say it? You just gotta learn how to put your big drawers on and sit up straight, look in the mirror and get it together. It's okay to practice. It's okay to fail. It's okay to not get it right the first time. It's okay to get it wrong. And I think that's sometimes what we really have a fear in, is getting it wrong. So it's okay if you don't have it right the first time. But I would say for me, I literally live in being intentional, and I don't make really any decisions in my life without really praying about it and thinking about it and strategizing it. Okay, I don't not only do I strategize my content, but I strategize my life. I got time frames and all this kind of stuff. But and related to business, I'm a startup just like you. So what I find is, get connected with people that you aspire to be, right? Um, Network, become part of organizations, rub elbows with the right people with the right mindsets. And what I mean by the right mindsets is people that have some of the same values as you, and that you can literally talk to on a personal and a business relationship. Because business relationships can get you far, but personal relationships can get you further. So we all know it's not what you know, it's who you know. And with that, sometimes you do have to do some personal work and learning how to work with others and learning that your way is not the only way and the right way. Two or three heads is better than one. So be intentional. Be intentional with that as a business owner. Yep.
Amazing, amazing. So let's take a moment to talk about your link here. Let people know whenever they scan this QR code, whenever they go to this link, what can Jesus, if I can learn how to talk, what can they expect whenever they click
So
this?
you're gonna open your phone now, y'all. If you are an aspiring business owner, or if you are a business owner looking for someone to really help you get all those creative juices flowing, help you with a strategy, help you with digital marketing tools and resources, you're gonna open your phone, open your camera, you're gonna scan the screen right now, and you're gonna see my schedule. In that schedule, you have a 30-minute consultation. You're gonna fill out those few little questions there just so I can go peep game on you before we get on the phone. So, well, not on the phone, on the Zoom, just like this. I want to meet you for the first time face to face. And we're gonna talk. We're gonna get in there. And what I mean by get in there is I have a questionnaire that we're going to use in regular dialogue, and I'm going to get to nitty gritty of what are you really needing and going for in your business, right? That's what that 30 minutes is. We're going to talk, we're going to chit chat. We can do it over coffee if you want. And me helping build a trust factor with me as an individual, because me as an individual, you either be working with on a contract basis with consulting, and or you'll be working with my fulfillment team to help you with implement the strategy that I've provided. And with that is really making sure connected to your marketing budget and your goals and things that you need for your business. I'm going to make sure that my team and I set you up with the right package for your the right customized package for your business needs. So, second flow of that would be I would analyze the information with my team. We will figure out, okay, these are the things that this company needs in regard to growth in the next 12 months. Because let's be clear, you can't see if a strategy works in just 1 or 2 quarters. You need to be able to see it from the whole 12-month span to be able to see what worked, what didn't work. So, with me personally consulting you, it's going to be a 6 to 12 month contract. Um, but if not, you'll have endless opportunities to be able to have a team that's going to be able not only set you up the first time, but also consistently work with you and make sure everything's on the up and up at all times. So that's what you can expect. And then that's that second demo call is where we will present all of the options for you, give you a quote based on the budget and everything that you provided to me.
Amazing. Awesome. Now, is this just for people that already have a business or already in business, or could this also be for people that have startups or they're thinking about
Both
starting a
of
business?
startups already, let's say you, for example, you would be a good person for me to work with, or someone that's right now just got that LLC, just got their sole proprietorship or whatever. They have all their paperwork and they have their budget on what they can spend. They need a website, they need email domains, they need SEO, they need all these different things set up so that way they can be successful. Because hey, it's always better to start from scratch, being able to see what exactly needs to be done, be able to cast those visions. But it's also good that if you are already an established business and you already see what has not worked, or maybe you didn't analyze what didn't work, my team and I will be able to help you figure that out. So I take them all. Hey, I take you all.
Amazing. Now, one last question. If you could go back and talk to your younger self before all of this, before creating, before school, before anything, what would you say to you?
I would say to I would basically say that the importance of understanding you and knowing yourself as a person could really help you, let's say, dodge pain, suffering, if you truly know who you are and what your desires and desires and your needs are, what your qualifications are, what your standards are for different things in your life. So that's what I would say to myself. Um, but whatever age it was, I'm gonna say, hey, if I was just 16 and being able to talk, look at himself and be like, hey, again, it's okay not to get it right the first time because in a way I'm a perfectionist. So I'm pretty sure I had those features about 10 years ago. So it's okay for everything not to be perfect, for everything not to go as planned.
Nice. Amazing. Now, one last thing, let the people know who you are, what you do, where they can follow you at, how they can connect with you, all of
Awesome,
that good
awesome.
stuff.
Well, it was a pleasure being able to speak on here with you guys today. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks, Moet, for the opportunity. Again, my name is Jazmine Colson. I'm a marketing strategist. It is my mission to uplift and support underserved business communities, specializing in small business marketing. I specialize in event marketing, personal branding, social media marketing, membership based organizations, content marketing, and creative campaigns. If you would like to connect with me, please open your phone, your camera, scan the QR code on the screen. You can also email me as well. I'll be dropping that for you, and you can follow me at Colson Creative Company on Instagram. And thank y'all so much.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for coming on and giving us a piece of your time. Thank you to everybody that tuned in, whether you tuned in live or you're watching the replay. If you didn't catch any gems, then definitely I highly suggest starting this over from the beginning and rewatching it because there definitely were some gems that were dropped. But thank you so much, Jazmine, for coming on. Thank you to everybody that tuned in. And y'all know what I always say, life is too short to be anything but motivated. Now get out there and turn your dreams into a vision and make that your reality. All right, I'll see you guys next week.
Bye.
Bye.